Hello and good morning. My name is Karen Rizon.
And I'm Rachel Baylon.
And boy,
are we excited to talk to you about
our youth camp retreat this year for 2015. This year, our youth spent 2 nights at Camp Thunderbird, located approximately less than 15 minutes from our church.
The facility had campgrounds, bathrooms, showers, fire pits, trails, and oh so much more.
Thanks to the weather, it was all clear skies and bright and smiling faces all around. All joy!
Food was very well prepared by Auntie Ramela and Kuya Edward. It was delicious with a capital D. Now just look at all that deliciousness. Don't you wish you were eating all that food right now? Now what was your personal favorite?
My personal favorite was the pasta with Alfredo sauce. I still love Alfredo. Sleeping in the tents gave us opportunities to bond with one another. There's just something about sharing a tent with 5 other people.
5? Wait, in the girls' tent we actually had 9 people.
Oh yeah, but you know, using our sleeping bags in each other's bodies for warmth, that's pretty cool.
That's true. You can't get that kind of experience in the comfort of your own homes, that's for sure. Everyone brought their own instruments and praised God with guitars, violins, box, drums, voices, and even their legs and hands.
Thankfully, we had the whole campsite to ourselves, and we could be all loud as we wanted.
The theme for the whole camp was chosen. Now, Auntie Rachel, can you give an interpretation of what Pastor's sermon was about?
Well, chosen, that's something we don't really, get as much here in this world, like work-wise, at school. Not everyone is chosen. Like, we'll say you're in school and you're in the PE class and your teacher separated you in groups and they had leaders to pick, whoever they wanted to be in the team. And lo and behold, you're not chosen to be a part of their team. That's pretty sad. But the Bible said that God actually chose us to be His people. Now, how is that possible when even in this world we're not chosen already? Then how can God choose us? Well, that's something that we have learned about from camp. So, if you were there, you would have known about it too.
So it seems like you really enjoyed it. You were really blessed.
Yes, I am. Are you?
I was. For Sabbath afternoon, a scavenger hunt occurred, put together by our own youth leaders Mahal Romero and Jeremy Pastor. Now there was team building games that occurred where the kids had to work together in order to accomplish certain tasks. Now Ate, do you remember when we had to have about 5 or 6 people on one tarp and you had to fold the tarp twice and 3 times and 4 times in one go?
Without touching the ground?
Without touching the ground.
That was so hard because our sweaty bodies would have to collide. And then remember, another game required us to be blindfolded and follow each other's commands. This definitely tested our ability to trust one another. I know now I can trust certain people and some not so much. A super hard but fun game was called the web game, where we had to carry each other through a web of ropes without touching it. Now, much strength and teamwork was required, and we definitely had to be still when being carried through such tight ropes.
Yes. And the straw game required us to balance straws between one another, crossing our hands and holding 2 straws while crossing the basketball court. So our ability to work as pairs and coordination was very enhanced. My personal favorite, though, Ate, was when Uncle Ben had us rearrange ourselves in certain orders, like youngest to oldest, shortest to tallest, ugliest to most beautiful. No, that wasn't one. All while being on a log without touching the ground. Well, we really had to know each other.
That's for sure. I guess you could say we had a lot of a time. For the Saturday evening, Caleb and his friends led out the social night with improv games. And that bottled up much laughter. Do you remember?
I do.
Then one skit required Joseph's hands to touched Caleb's body, pretending to be in an interview as Maggie Pacquiao. I laughed my little wet nose right off.
You could really tell, most of all, that the youth bonded with one another and that the pastor's message definitely hit home with the theme of being chosen.
Honestly, I cried during the last day, but
Why?
I don't know. Do I have to say it?
Yes.
Well, you know, it pains me to realize like how God loved us so much and how He has chosen us, even though we already knew that we're gonna sin. But He still chose us because when He was creating the world, when He was creating you and me, He saw you, He saw me, and He said that we are chosen because we're all worth it. We hope to see you guys at our next camp retreat. As for me, I'll definitely be going again. I am Rachel by law, but you can call me Ate.
And for me, I'll definitely be going again. I'm Karen Razan, and you can call me Kuya. Bye!
That's it.